The inception of the Ghana Cedis was 2007, and since then, the Ghana Cedis has lost 90% of its value. I'm going to talk to you guys about what causes inflation, how to protect your money, and how to actually take advantage of inflation. Yes, you could be on the right side of the equation on inflation. So let's dive into it. Inflation is a problem in many countries. It is nothing new, but in developing countries, it is more so. Since 2007, when the Ghana cedis was brought into the economy, it has depreciated in value 90%, which means if you took 1,000 cedis and you put in your bank account, that same 1,000 cedis, the purchasing power of that 1,000 cedis will buy something that is equivalent to 100 Ghana cedis today. So it is a major problem, but there is a way to actually circumvent this. There's a way to beat the inflation and actually be on the right side of the equation. What causes inflation? Well, it depends on what country you are in. Ghana actually imports a lot of stuff, and whenever we do import deals, we have to change our currency, the Ghana cedis, to dollars. For that to happen, when we're buying oil and all that stuff, it's well understood that people trade in dollars. So there's a lot of pressure on the dollar. People are changing the Ghana cedis with a dollar so that they can trade. Another cause of inflation is when they print a lot of money in the economy. That reflects in the prices. When you print a lot of money in the economy, it's inevitably going to cause inflation. Another cause of inflation is when salaries and wages are being increased dramatically. The entrepreneurs are going to make that reflect in the prices. But that's not a problem in Ghana. People are not getting their salaries increased dramatically in Ghana. That's not the case. So we are looking at importing and the printing of money. To make it even more bizarre, the currency that we value so much, which is the dollar, to do trades and all that, it's a fiat currency. What is a fiat currency? A fiat currency is a currency that gets printed out of thin air. Yes, it's not backed by anything. So before 1971, when President Nixon seized the convertibility of the US dollar to gold,
I have directed Secretary Connally to suspend temporarily the convertibility of the dollar into gold or other reserve assets, except in amounts and conditions determined to be in the interest of monetary stability and in the best interest of the United States.
The US dollar was no longer backed by gold. So back in the days, for each dollar they print, they need gold in order to print that. So money was actually very valuable. Not anymore. Since 1971, they stopped that. America, some way, somehow convinced the world to respect their dollar, the paper that they can just print out of thin air. They should respect it. And us being as stupid as we are, all other countries agreed to do that. It was an agreement to put trust in the American dollar without anything to back it up. They believed that the American government would do the right thing and not print a lot of money. We all know what happened in 2020. 2020, the American government printed a lot of money. About 80% of the money in circulation was printed in just 2020 alone in America. So this gets dumped to other people who value the dollar. A lot of people are actually crying in America that the inflation is around 8%. People are crying. Ghana has been experiencing this at 70% per year. Until 2 years ago, it got worse. When I got to Ghana in 2021, the exchange rate of the dollar to cedis was $1 was exchanged to 5 Ghana cedis and 80 pesos. And a year later, that was $1 equals 15 Ghana cedis. That is about 250% increase in value if you are holding your dollar. If you are an employee or you're doing your business in Ghana and you are getting paid in Ghana cedis, this can affect you dramatically. But do not worry, there is a way to actually save yourself from the headache. And I'm going to tell you how. So now that we know what inflation is and we know that it's inevitable, the Ghana cedis has depreciated 90% since its inception in 2007. How can you protect your money and your assets, and how can you get rich with this massive inflation that's going on? When I first moved to Ghana, a bag of Pro-Pack dog food was going for around 380 Ghana cedis. Now, I buy this every month. And when I did the math, it was equivalent to $53. Over the years, the inflation has been crazy. That same bag is now costing me 900 Ghana cedis. Inflation in US is a real deal now since 2020, since they printed a lot of money, but it's nowhere close to 17%. It's about 8%, 7%. People are freaking out because over the years, the US dollar has had an inflation of 3% annually. We value dollars for trading and all that. So if you're in Ghana, it's a couple of antidotes that you can take to protect your money. And one of them is putting your money in hard assets. Ghana is a developing country and you have that advantage to buy land. When prices of stuff is going up, the land is gonna go with it, or put that money into construction. If you build a house or you build something to rent out, as prices of stuff go up, your rent is gonna go up. the materials that you need to do construction is going to go up. And if you've already done it, the price of that building is going to inevitably go up to keep up with it. This video is brought to you by Acadian Limited. Acadian Limited is a company that I co-founded in Ghana. If you want your solar systems installed, if you want to buy land, if you want to design your house, if you need somebody to build for you, or you're already building and you want somebody to take over the building, we also provide a service of customized furniture. So if you want anything wood, you see the bookshelf behind me, all of that, we got you. It's customized. Whatever you want, you just gotta let us know what you want. We'll design it for you. If you have an example, we will do it for you. Look no further by Acadian Limited. The link is in the description below. Reach out to us and we can talk. Ghana has gone through 3 changes. When we first gained independence in 1957, in 1958, we got rid of the Ghana pound, right? We're using the Ghana pound. We got rid of it. And then we came up with cedis, just cedis. And the cedis, over the years, depreciated in value dramatically, right? It was a point where even people still say that today, right? When you say 1 million cedis, old currency, it was like 100 Ghana cedis today. It was bizarre. And President Kufour changed that. And they came up with the Ghana cedis in 2007. And when they started that, 1 cedi was more valuable than $1. And here we are today in 2023, the cedis has depreciated 90%, guys. So what could you have done to protect your money from 2007 to now? You could have purchased assets, or you can open a dollar account. So in Ghana, funny enough, you can open a cedis account and a dollar account in the same bank. You can put dollars in the account, and you can put cedis in the account. Now, if you have money that you know you don't need now, and you haven't found any good investments to put your money in, it's smart to put that money in dollars because the cedi is not valuable, it's worthless. You want to have a dollar account and a cedis account. You put the cedis in your cedis account when you need it, and you keep it in dollars. That's what all these foreign companies do. They charge you in cedis, but immediately the same day they convert all that money back to dollars and then send it out or put in their dollar account because the cedi is just depreciating like crazy. And all of these people are contributing to the inflation in Ghana because all these big companies are constantly changing their cedis to dollars to protect their money. And the little guys who are not aware of this trick are getting beat down by the minute. That's why I'm here to tell you how to protect your money is to change your portion of the money to the USD. If you're not ready to spend it, keep it in there, safe, tidy. When you're ready, you exchange it back. And you can purchase the same thing that you could have before the inflation happened if you kept it in dollars because it's going to keep up with it. You can go back and calculate how much things were. You will say things are expensive now. If you would have kept your money in dollars, you will be able to afford the same thing today. Trust me. But if you kept your money in cedis, that thing is worth twice the amount. Since 2021, can you believe that? Bizarre. The Ghana cedis has depreciated in value more than 50% in 2 years. From 2007 to 2021, the cedis depreciated in value only 40%. From 2021 to now, the cedis has depreciated additional 50%, making the cedis depreciation 90% since its inception. I bought a property from a couple for 480,000 Ghana cedis. And when we did the math, that amount was $83,000 because the exchange rate was 5.8 at the time. Me being a finance guy, I advise this couple that if they are not ready to use the money now, they should open a bank account and then change it to dollars and put it in there so it's safe. 2 years later, that same amount was worth only $43,000 by just sitting there. Just 2 years, 50% of the money just evaporated. Cash is trash all around. A dollar is better than the cedis. So you want to keep that trash in dollars. When inflation happens, prices of assets go up, and the people who own those assets become fabulously rich in the process because while everybody is struggling trying to increase the price of everything, the people who own those stuff are the ones benefiting. The people who own nothing are the ones struggling. So if you've not subscribed to the channel already, kindly do so. Like this video as it helps with the algorithm. Comment, let me know what you think. And until next time, my friends, be legendary. Peace.